Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Mean Gene's Insane Gear Reviews. I'm coming at you at Greensboro, North Carolina, right out of my basement. I'm going to show y'all the HeadRush Pedal Board today. Amazing pedal board. You must check this out because these guys solved a lot of problems that other manufacturers were either charging a shitload of money for, or you had to buy other controllers in order to get some of the features that this guy has. So they did a lot of thinking, put a lot of thought in this guy. It's built off of 11 HD technology. They actually expanded it quite a bit, so it's more than what you would get out of, say, an 11 rig. All right, let me just go over the pedal board a little bit. So I'm going to be mainly just focusing on the board, so you might not see my ugly mug for a little bit. So let's go over here. All right, so if we look down here at the pedal board, you can see we got this real nice touch screen. You know, I've been wanting to peel this thing off. I can do that right now for you guys. Oh yeah, screen protector gone. So anyhow, they made it set up very much like an iPad. So that's one thing I really like about it. And everything's very touch friendly. You know, you just touch it and you'll see various controls over here will change. You can scroll up and down. There's usually only 1 or 2 pages at best for those features, and it's just whatever that pedal is typically has. So that's kind of cool. They set up just like pedal boards, or pedals, I should say. If you want to move something, just drag it around, you know. It's pretty simple in that regard. You can even sit here, you'll toggle this button, you can go through different layouts real fast for however you're setting up your rig. And for what I'm doing, I'm using what we call a 4-cable method. So it places certain pedals in front of the amp and other pedals in the effects loop. So this is the format that I'm using for that. And right here is the effects loop that I inserted. So everything on this top row is in the front, everything on the bottom row is in the loop. I always use a graphic EQ at the very end just for doing a solo boost on anything I'm on. So it keeps it real simple. I don't have to tell the amp to jump to another channel or add in the solo boost feature. I just basically patch in the graphic EQ, the boost on it. Keeps things simple there. Let me show you some more things. Say for example I want to tweak this delay pedal. I'm just going to hold this delay button and bingo, this brings up basically a foot control editor, which I think is badass. You got everything from, you got your feedback, your mix. Consider I can bump these. You can change them on the fly with the pedal. So that keeps everything real nice. Or you can sit here and adjust it microly, incrementally I should say, for whatever you want it to do. So if you're in the middle of playing something and you go, oh man, I got too much mix, you can just sit here and go over here and bump that guy down a little bit, and you just fix your delay for whatever you're feeling at the time. If I get out of here, watch this. Right there, I just went to go to another patch. It's going to warn me, you edited the patch. Do you want to save it? No, I don't. I just want to discard my changes and go back to showing you guys more about the rig. Let's see. Say for instance, well, let me go do something simple. Hit the tempo. It puts me right into a tuner, so I can tune up real fast. Oh, and if you want to hear the tuning, and this tuner is so huge you could probably see it from the other side of the stage. And say you're playing in the middle of a song, you're out of tune, you're going to hit a chord, you could basically hit that, unmute your tone. You can go right into editing whatever, or tuning whatever note you're trying to fix. So I'll get out of there. Now, here's what there's so many things about this thing that are cool. And you're probably noticing, if you can see them through this phone, is everything is self-labeled. Right now, I'm in what they call a hybrid mode. I'll show you about that in a bit. But what happens, it's putting I got 4 banks, or 4 patches on top, and then I got 4 active pedals within that patch that I can adjust on the fly. And you can make it a lot more than that. So I'm going to hold this bank button down for a second. And this brings up basically my layout editor. I can have it be just stomp boxes for whatever patch I'm on. So you can program all of these, all 8 of them, for different pedals. But in a hybrid mode where it puts your patches up top and pedals down below, you can select what pedals you want most dominant for this bottom row. So I'll show you that here. So I'm going to hold that down again. Hybrid. So there you go. 4 pedals and 4 patches, 4 pedals. Hold it down again. Say I go into setlist mode. If I wanted to go, I'm going to hit this all rigs, for instance. This goes to all patches within the pedal. From there, I'll hit a patch. So I'm in modern right now. And let's see, I'm going to hold modern down. And so now I'm in that patch. I got my amp, my cabinet. There's a Dynacomp, a boost, a verb, graphic, tape echo. Again, hold down this amp button. You are now editing that amplifier. You got all, whatever you need there. You got your high volume, presence, treble, mid, bass, and again, just tweak things, on the fly with the pedal, or edit it down here with this guy. I'm going to exit out. One more time. Go back down. Rig brings up, a lot of various. You basically got 2 rows of patches, and you can still scroll through patches or whatever you want to do. All right, but normally I'm in hybrid, which I like a lot. Oops, I'm not quite there yet. And even then, there's various ways you can make all this look. So I want to go to set list because that's where my stuff is. My template button because that's where my patches are hiding in that particular folder. And then, so now I'm in set list, and hybrid splits it back where I got 4 on top, 4 pedals on the bottom. So bingo. So anyhow, let's get to a little bit of playing and show you a little bit of stuff that's going on here. Right now I just got the clean tone going on, clean channel. Oh, I got a wah-wah turn on, excuse me. And you'll notice on this pedal here it says A, I click it down, it's in B. So on A, it's not doing anything at the moment, because I haven't told it to do anything on there, but on B is where the wah-wah is. So, that keeps a lot of things very traditional and normal that we're probably used to with wah-wahs. Like a normal crybaby, just toe down or whatever, and bingo, you're in the wah-wah mode. And what I like to do is I add a graphic EQ at the end of my patch. And that does all my solo boosting for each patch, so I don't have to tell the amplifier to jump to different channels or kick in the solo function. It's basically, I'm doing it all right from the board. And since it's MIDI, it's also changing all my channels for me. So if, there's my clean channel, there's my crunch channel. And on some of these, let's see if I got it on this one. Not on that one, but excuse me. Want to change that delay? That's a long one. 4,000. Wow. So anyhow, you can get carried away with editing with your feet. No more having to use your hands for stuff. And if I sit back down here again, all right. One thing I really like about it more than anything is you don't need a computer to do any editing on this thing. You're only going to use a computer to back up your patches, or you're going to use it to update your firmware. And that's it. Everything else is done right on the pedal. And they don't go overboard with too many in-depth things, you know, like tweaking speakers for tightness of cones, or all this other stuff. So they mainly just keep the pedals, and so it makes your editing that much faster because it's kind of what you're used to working with pedals. So I couldn't be happier with how this rig is done up. I've been using it live for a couple months, and I'm digging it. I'm really digging it because with an all-inclusive, all-in-one pedal board, you run into a lot less noise issues. You don't have a bunch of cable problems, with patch cables on tons of pedals. So this kind of simplifies my rig. I can do anything for a cover band in here because all your pedals are there, and bam, life's good. So I encourage you to check out more of the HeadRush pedal board and go buy one, because for $9.99 retail, nobody can touch this thing at all. Helix, Kemper, Fractal, even Bias doesn't have the control that this thing has. And so it's a great rig. And I still haven't even tapped into all the modeling that it can do. So right now I'm just doing the 4 cable method with the Mesa, letting the Mesa be the tone generator. And I can throw some overdrives in front or whatever to give me some variety, and life is good. So check out the HeadRush pedal board. You will not be sorry. Back to you later. Thanks again for checking out Mean Gene's insane gear reviews. Next month we got the Elisa Strike Pro drum kit coming at you, so we're going to be banging some drums for you. So until next month, well, not next month, 2 months from now. See you in a while. Thank you very much.